Well, hello, welcome to another BlockParty tutorial. In today's video, we will start right at the beginning and cover the most basic principles when toppling dominoes. If you're new to toppling dominoes, this video should be a great launchpad to help you get started, but you savvy veterans might find it interesting as well. Let's get started. Let's start by talking about the physical properties of a domino. Professional toppling dominoes are made of solid, hard plastic. A single domino weighs 8.71 grams. They are 48 by 24 millimeters and 7.5 millimeters thick. This means that the height of one domino is exactly equal to the length of two. Professional dominoes come in a wide variety of solid and transparent colors. More specialty options are available, like mini dominoes, and even dominoes that glow in the dark. For a size comparison, here's a domino with a standard US quarter, and one with a standard 2x4 Lego brick. Dominoes and Legos share many similarities. A domino's dimensions are the exact same as a 3x6 Lego. They are the exact same thickness as well. This makes it very easy to build structures for your domino builds out of Legos. For example, staircases, and even catwalks. Domino artists often make custom tools out of Legos, which are used to make straight and even lines of dominoes. These tools, which are also called guides, are essential for making domino fields. Without them, it would be extremely difficult to make any sort of complex design. Let's talk about making simple lines of dominoes. The most basic concept to understand is the closer the dominoes are together, the faster the line will fall. Generally speaking, it's easier for a right-handed person to build from the left to right, and a lefty to build from right to left. Let's make things simple by looking at just one domino. As you can see, when the domino tips over, it pivots on its front bottom corner. In theory, this means it should contact the next domino as long as it's placed within the height of one domino away. However, the distance between two dominoes does impact how the dominoes will topple. Pay attention to where the light blue domino makes contact with the dark one. As you can see, the farther they are apart, the lower the contact occurs on the face of the dark blue domino. Also, the top corner of the light blue domino is traveling more in a downward direction. This is not ideal because if contact is made below the center of mass, it can cause the domino to slide instead of tipping over. This is of course highly dependent upon what surface the dominoes are on. In this example, the domino still toppled, but if this were set up on glass, it may not have. It now makes sense why the standard gap between two dominoes is equal to the width of one domino, or 7.5 millimeters. A good rule of thumb is to never allow a gap greater than the width of two dominoes. The surface used can have drastic impacts on your domino builds. Notice how much this domino slides compared to one toppled on a grippy rubber surface. This becomes more important when building turns into your domino lines. Before we get into why it's important, let's first talk about how to build a turn. When building a turn, it's helpful to imagine a circle. Then place the inside edges of your dominoes around the perimeter of the circle. Be sure they are lined up facing the center of the imaginary circle. To help make your turns look clean and symmetric, make sure that the gaps between the outer corners are equal as well as the inner corners. This strategy can also be used when making U-turns. The number of dominoes used to complete the turn is something to consider as well. Let's watch a few examples using only one domino all the way up to 8. Try to spot any differences or trends you notice. When looking at the end results altogether, it's quite obvious that turns that use more dominoes stick together better. It's also clear that the area on the outside of a turn is a danger zone. We will need to be careful to not accidentally knock over other dominoes at unwanted times. The size of this danger zone will vary based upon the surface you're using to set up your dominoes. As you've probably already concluded, it will shrink on more grippy surfaces and grow larger on more slick ones. It's a good idea to conduct a few test runs before taking any unnecessary risks. Though we've only scratched the surface, we hope you found this video useful and entertaining. Like most skills, the best thing you can do to improve your abilities is practice. It's exciting to try new things and take some risks. It's totally okay to have an occasional failure. Remember, they are our best opportunity to learn and continue advancing. We hope you find enjoyment and pleasure from setting up and knocking over these simple little blocks. We enjoy it so much that it feels like a party. A block party. As always, thank you for watching and happy building, friends.